Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Fort Vancouver High School in Vancouver, Washington. Championship of the inaugural Fort Vancouver Holiday Basketball Tournament. This is the girls' championship between the Parkrose Lady Broncos and the host team, Fort Vancouver Lady Trappers. Oh boy, I'm in sync with the guy on the cross court from me. My name is Dietrich Allen, and I thank everybody for taking some time and checking us out. And we're getting some starting lineups. There's my highlighter. We're getting starting lineups. There's my highlighter. Delgado is starting. Sydney Fritz.
Freshman, number 13,
Bella Sathram is the third starter for Parkrose. Tanaya Green.
Junior, number 21, Amani Royster.
And Amani Royster. Delgado, Fritz, Sathram, Green, and Royster. Starting five for Parkrose.
For the Fort Vancouver Lady Trappers.
For the Lady Trappers, and we'll have to see what we have here.
Senior, number 3, Carla Azamar.
Carla Azamar.
Sophomore, number 5,
Mary Brown.
Sophomore, number 15, Kaylee
Gonzalez. See if I can read the numbers from here.
Junior, number 30, Isis Villalobos.
Isis Villalobos. And Trinity Stegel.
Number 33, Trinity.
So Amazar Brown, Gonzalez, Villalobos, and Stegel. The starting five for Fort Vancouver. We're about ready to play some championship basketball in Fort Vancouver Holiday Tournament, the girls' tournament. Let's see, we'll turn that down so I can hear myself better. All right. Ready to get this thing tipped off. I hope you enjoy the broadcast. If I mispronounce a name in the process, I apologize in advance. It happens. My mind does not go where I want it to go. It's been a long day, but we're ready for some championship basketball. Sydney Fritz will step in. The Parkrose, the Lady Broncos are in the black. And the Trappers will be in the white jerseys. So Stegel and Fritz will get this thing underway. Here we go. Ball's tipped into the front court by Stegel, and on the floor is Parkrose. The ball's going to roll in and saved in bounds, but it will not be in time. It'll be Parkrose ball. Sathram will trigger the inbounds. Sideline backcourt, excuse me, just had a piece of pizza. Inbounds to Delgado. She'll step back and set the play. Going to the hoop and putting it up a little short is Royster, and a rebound pulled down by Gonzalez for Fort Vancouver. Here come the Trappers. Brown, center of the court, between the circles. Throw a high post feed, gets it right back, working that far side. Amazar to Brown. Pinched off and it's stolen away. And here come the Broncos. Little share there, nice play as I think Fritz scores first. Brown throws it all up to Stengel. Gonzalez, no. Rebound pulled down by Delgado. Here she comes. Little hook in the middle, up and missing the shot. What was that? That was, Green. There's a foul on the Trappers, and that went on Trinity Stegel at the free throw line for the Broncos. It's Green, a little off on that one. She'll get one more. Tania. Second one on target. Make it 3-0. Parkrose on top. Amazar with the ball for the Trappers. Stagel, timeout has been called. The Trappers are about ready to get a 10-second violation. And we'll keep it right here. 3-0. Parkrose out of Portland, Oregon. On top early. You can hear the coach very, very vocal across the court. 6:42 to go in the first quarter. Play about a minute and a half. Not quite. Here come the Trappers. See if they can get it across the timeline. The sideline inbounds. Brown will trigger the play. Stagel gets it right back to Brown, and here come the Lady Trappers. High post feed. And a shot on the way and off. Stagel with a rebound and the putback. No. Oh, hitting the deck, and that's going to be a travel. As Stagel had 2 quick turnovers on the Lady Trappers here in the ballgame. 3-0. Parkrose with the lead in the ball. Delgado. High post feed over the top is going to be Stagel. That's 2 fouls on her. 2 team fouls on Fort Vancouver. For some reason, I want to say Fort Washington. I'm not really sure why. Royster will trigger the play from the sidelines. Foul line extended near side. Inbounds to Delgado. Gets a screen. Oh, it's going to be. Is that a moving screen? Wow. So that goes down as a turnover. And Green got the first foul. Chamazar over to Brown. Murray puts it on the floor. It's hacked out of her hands. She'll go get it. She'll throw it, and it goes right into the hands of Parkrose. Delgado, she's squeezed off and fouled. Brown picked up her first personal on that play. Be baseline inbounds for the Broncos. Sathram will be baseline inbounds. Substitution. Let's see what we got here. Shania Dumzel checked in. 3 on the way and off. Knocked out of bounds. That'll stay with the Broncos. Switch sides. Parkrose with a baseline inbounds left of the backboard this time. Sathram will get it in. Fritz with a jumper that rims off. Rebound pulled down by Gonzalez for Fort Vancouver. Amazar will speed to the sidelines, lose it out of bounds, and I have 3 turnovers on the Lady Trappers. Cassie Fagan is into the ball game for Parkrose, first time tonight, and who else came in? Caitlin Fritz. Fagan with the ball. Royster, out it goes to Fagan. Back to Royster between the circles. She'll stop and take a 3. Off glass, no. Rebound picked up by Delgado. Over to Fagum. Fagum trying to get by the defensive Brown. Goes to the hoop, puts it off the glass. No. Rebound to Stagel. Excuse me. She goes to Amazon. Here come the Lady Trappers. She had to score. Into the paint. And that was Villalobos with a travel. Couldn't quite set her feet. There's 4 turnovers on the Trappers. Under 5 minutes to go here, first quarter, 3-0. Parkrose with the lead in the ball. Fritz with it. Gets it up top. 3. No. Rebound, nice hands by Damazel. Loses it out of bounds. It's Fort Vancouver ball. They've yet to score. Gonzalez center the court on the dribble. Stop just went over and back, and Brown can't quite get to it. Oh, she saves it inbounds. That's Amazar. Amazar just in a fight over there. Loses the handle, and picking it up is Royster. She's bumped and fouled. Imani Royster to the line. 2 free throws for Parkrose. Got the first one. She's got another one. Foul, by the way, went to Carla Amazar. Her first. Second free throw is off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Gonzalez for the Trappers. Get the ball back. And she'll bring it across the timeline. So 3-point arc near side. Looking for a high post feed, but get it up top to Brown. Murray dribbles, hands it off. That's Gonzalez, side of the paint, dribbles out of that thing. So get it to Villalobos, missed the shot, and rebound pulled down by Delgado. Threw it too far ahead and out of bounds. And 2 turnovers on the Lady Broncos. Substitutions for both teams. Let's see here. You have Bradley checking in, as well as O'Neill for Parkrose. I'll try to give you that substitution for Fort Vancouver. And there she is. She has the ball going to the hoop. A little too far. That's Lexanne Garcia. She'll do the inbounds. Get the ball, the camera centered in the frame there, sorry. Looks it in to Villalobos. And that's Gonzalez. So step back, set the play for the Trappers. Gonna go to the hoop, put it up, no, but drew the foul on Parkrose. Personal foul went on. Okay, what are we looking at? Okay, that's Mackenzie O'Neill also in there with the first foul. And the first free throw is up and in. And that's the first point for the Trappers. Kaylee Gonzalez with that 1 point. Substitution. Now we have Marley Para on the court for the Lady Trappers. Second free throw off. Rebound pulled down by Damazel. She'll get it to Figgin. Figgins has some ball handling skills. Wow. Still got it. She'll throw it over. And it's Bradley for 3. No. Rebound goes out of bounds. Now we go over to the Trappers. 4-1. 2:57 to go first quarter. Parkrose with the lead. Fort Vancouver with the ball. Nope, there's an errant pass that goes out of bounds. I have a 41. I don't have a 9 for Fort Vancouver. I'll try to keep an ear out for that. Here comes Figgum. Behind the back dribble, kick it into the corner. That's Saffron. Up top now. So for Fritz. Fritz trying to get it down to the box, going to the hole, and coming up short was Damazel. And there is a jump ball. So it'll be Trapper ball. 2:22 to go in the first quarter. There's a 41 and I'll have to track down a name for. Comes Gonzalez. Go to center of the court. Over to 41. 3 has a long 2 that rims off. Rebound tracked down by Parkrose. And a timeout by the Lady Broncos. I think we'll take our first one. We'll be right back.
JP Automotive in West Mount Vernon, providing honest, quality automobile service and repair. JP Automotive technicians work on all types of vehicles. We combine specialty equipment, ASE training, and the skills necessary to be your car's.
Okay, that was very strange. I lost my computer, so let's reset everything here. Okay, the computer's frozen. We'll have to fix that in our next opportunity. 2:03 to go here. First quarter, 4-1. Parkrose with the lead in the ball. O'Neill will inbounds it from the backcourt. I'll get it into Casey Fagum. Fagum up the far side now. It's a screen. Down to Demisel. Demisel dribbles in the middle. Can't get it to fall in there. Rebound pulled down by Garcia. And she'll bring it up for the Lady Trappers. Into the corner. That's Para. Para will bring it up. Throw it to the near side. Jimenez Francisco on the court. And Para with it. Over to 41. And Jimenez Francisco with a shot that falls off. Rebound by Fritz. And Fagum gets the ball. Slowing the pace down for Parkrose with a 3-point lead. She's going to go to the hoop. Put it up, missed it, but Fritz is there. Her putback falls off. Demisel can't get it to fall. Fritz with another one. She'll put another one up there. No, but a foul on that shot. So Caitlin Fritz at the free throw line. And the foul went on Lexianne Garcia, her first. Caitlin Fritz hits the first free throw. Should get another one. Matching large lead of the night. Stagel returns for the Trappers. We've got Royster back in there. And the second free throw drops in. 22 on the court, too, for Parkrose. I don't have a spot on my score sheet for her. Oh, this is fun. Okay. And there's going to be a foul. That one will go on Amani Royster, her first. Third team foul. So backcourt sideline inbounds. Into the front court to Stagel. Stagel to the foul line. Loses the handle but draws a foul. Fagum picked up her first. 52.1 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 6-1. Into the corner now. Down to Stagel. Stagel, one dribble up and missed the shot. Knocked out of bounds. They say it'll go off of Garcia. And it's Parkrose ball with a 5-point lead nearing the end of the first quarter. Delgado into the paint. Threw it out over the head of everybody. And I have 3 turnovers on the Lady Broncos. 37.6 seconds to go here, first quarter. 6-1 is the score. Parkrose leading the Fort Vancouver Trappers. Stagel with the ball. Set up to Para. Para's going to drive baseline. Cut off. Kick it out, and it's going to go into back court, and that'll be over and back. And Trappers have 6 turnovers. 23.2 seconds to go, first quarter. 6-1, our score. Inbounds. Goes to Royster. Royster drives baseline, stops and pops. Missed the shot and rebound. Royster came away with it, but I think we're going to get a foul on Imani. That's her second. 15 foul. 15.9 seconds to go, first quarter. 6-1. Parkrose with the ball and a steal by Fagum. Fagum will leave it there for Delgado. Off the glass, no. Rebound Stagel. Stagel will Get it to Garcia. Garcia in back court in front of her bench. Stops and bounces it up to 41. I still don't know the name that is, but we're through one quarter. Parkrose up 6-1. Gonna have to mess around with my computer, so stand by. We'll be back with the third quarter in a moment, or second quarter in a moment. 6-1 is our score as we wait to start for the second quarter. Parkrose with the lead, and they'll have the ball. Coming out of the timeout between quarters. Sathram will trigger the play right below us. Working with Fegum. Royster, 22. I don't have a 22 on my roster sheet. Fegum will swing it over to Delgado. Back to Royster. Delgado will be on the three-point arc. Cross court to Fegum. Fegum with the dribbles. Trying to find a hole in the zone. And there's Royster. She'll find the crease. She'll put it up and it drops in. 3 points for Imani. And it's a 7-point lead. Ball's free. Amazar comes away with the ball there. And the throw right away in the middle, and there comes Royster. Delgado shot's a little short. Rebound pulled down by Gonzalez for Fort Vancouver. And here comes Garcia. Throw it up to Brown. High post feed to Gonzalez. Trying to make a move, drives in, and then there's a foul on the move to the hoop. I'm on 22, so I have no idea what that'll be 16 fouls on Parkrose. Trappers have the ball, baseline inbounds, goes to Gonzalez. She missed the shot. Drew yet another foul on Parkrose, however. That'll go on Brianna Benjamin is into the ball game. Kayla Gonzalez is a 1 for 3 at the free throw line. She has the Trappers' only point. Got the second one. So 2 for 4, and it's 8-2. Second quarter action here. Fort Vancouver Holiday Basketball Tournament, the inaugural one. Delgado driving to the hoop, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Gonzalez. And here's Brown. Brown center of the court with the dribbles, gets a screen from Gonzalez. Gonna go side of the paint, little scoop shot that's partially blocked by Fitz, but it comes back to the Trappers. And here's Amazar, gets the ball back just inside the arc with a long 2, missed it, rebound, bounces out, Fritz pulls it away, and here come the Broncos, and up and in goes Sydney with her second basket of the night. It's an 8-point lead for Parkrose here in the first half. Amazar with it in backcourt, gets it to Brown. Brown hands it off to Gonzalez, up to Amazar. Amazar, over it goes. On the drive is Garcia to the hoop. It dropped out. Oh boy, Ball rolls away from everybody and falling to the floor, and a traveling call is what it is. Let's see, we have Green back in there for Parkrose. Sathram is in there, Fritz, Fegum, and Fritz. It's Trapper ball, though. Inbounds was going to Amazar. Or Azmar. Oh boy, I'm going to get this wrong. Carla Azamar. She's at the free throw line. And the foul went on Cassie Fagum. First of all, 1-1. Goes in for Carla Azamar. Should get one more. One's going to rim off. Rebound Gonzalez. Lost it, ripped it out. A jump ball is called. And it'll stay with the Trappers in the front court. Stagel returns for the Lady Trappers. Garcia will trigger the play from the baseline, throw it into Gonzalez. Gonzalez on the dribble. Will back up, set the play. Stolen by Fritz. Oh, and stolen right back, this time by Garcia. Oh, Fagan comes away with the ball. She's a breakaway. Can she scoop it up there? Nope, missed the shot. And drew the foul, though. Personal foul goes on Azamar for second. Casey Fagum at the free throw line for 2 shots. Missed it wide right. The first one, should get another one. It's the second time that's happened. Off the back of the iron, Brown with the rebound. And then there is a foul. I believe we'll get Caitlin Fritz with her first. 8th team foul. So Mary Brown's at the free throw line for the first of a 1-1. The 3 points for the Lady Trappers have been made at the free throw line, make it 4 points. Shots are not falling. 5:03 to go here in the half. Brown has another free throw. That one goes in. Mary Brown leading scorer for Fort Vancouver. And it's a 5-point lead for Parkrose. They've led by as many as 7. Fagum throws it over, and that's Sathram. Lob it down to Fritz. Turnaround jumper. Comes up short. Stagel tracks it down, but can't handle it. It'll stay with the Broncos. Royster will check back in. Fagum will sit down. It'll be baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard. Into Royster, knocked out of bounds, however, by Azamar. And Sathram will get it into Royster. Royster back to Sathram. Sathram turns, shoots a little too high off the mark, and Garcia comes away with the rebound up the far sideline. Loses it out of bounds. It'll go off of Sathram. 4:32 to go here in the first half. 10-5. Inbounds to Gonzalez. And Caitlin Fritz is going to be called with a foul. It's her second. Has 10 team fouls on Parkrose. So Kaylee Gonzalez is at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Got the first one. She's now the leading scorer for Fort Vancouver with 3 points. Delgado returns for Parkrose. Second free throw goes in for Kaylee Gonzalez. She has 4 points. Still don't know who 41 is, and I'll have to track that down. So there comes Delgado. Swinging over near side. There's Royster to the box. Stops. And she couldn't set her feet, so that's a turnover. And I have 7 on the Lady Broncos. Brown gets the ball inbounds. And now Garcia to Gonzalez, still in back court. She'll step across midcourt and throw it into back court, and that's over and back. And I have 10 turnovers on the Lady Trappers. Sydney Fritz will trigger the play from the sidelines of the front court, get into the back court to Royster. Royster lobs it to Fritz. Fritz, ooh, she should have put it down. She was indecisive. And that's 8 turnovers on the Lady Broncos. 4:05 to go in the first half. 10-7 is our score. Parkrose with the lead. Fort Vancouver with the ball. Stagel has it up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez dribbles into a near trap, finds Brown, center of the court. Brown to the foul line to Stagel. Stagel turnaround jumper, no. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Damazel. Fagum will step back on for Parkrose. Sydney Fritz will sit down. It's Fort Vancouver ball. Inbounds in the corner, 3 on the way, no. Gonzalez had the rebound, and she'll track it down after being tied up into the corner to Garcia. Back up to Brown. Mary puts it on the floor. Kick it in the corner, Garcia throws it to Brown, but Royster steps into the passing lane, and here come the Broncos. Quickly up to Fagum. Overthrows her. And up and in, who was that? I didn't see that was. I think that was Damazel. I'll give it to her. And a foul on Royster, I believe. Yep. Royster has 3. And then we'll head to the free throw line. And number 41 will shoot 2 free throws. Again, I'm not sure who she is. She might be on my list, just wearing a different number tonight. Missed the first one, she'll get another one. Mackenzie O'Neill will step on for Parkrose. We're waiting for some moisture to be mopped up there on the sideline. 3:09 to go here in the half, 12-7. Parkrose with the lead. But Fort Vancouver trying to cut that down again. They trail by as many as 7. Second free throw is short. Rebound pulled down by Parkrose. Here comes Delgado. Handed off to Fagum. Turn on the Jets going to the foul line. Quick pass over to Delgado. 3 on the way and off. That was Damazel with the rebound and a foul to her. And that went on 41. Damazel missed the first free throw. She'll get one more. 2:49 to go here, second quarter. Second free throw by Damazel off the glass and in, so bank is open late tonight. Marley Parra back in the ball game for Fort Vancouver. Trailing by 6. Oh, a steal by Fagum. Gets it to Delgado off the glass. Oop, it popped out. Rebound topped out of bounds. 2:38 to go in the half. Inbounds Garcia. Now Brown lost the handle on that one. And another turnover. There's Fegum. Fegum to the hoop. Nope. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Brown. Then she'll spin. Lost the handle up to Fegum. Fegum will wisely step back, set the offense. Swing it over Delgado down to Damazel. Knocked away and kicked out of bounds. That should go over to the Lady Trappers. Caitlin Fritz will step back onto the court for Parkrose. 2:08 to go here in the first half. Garcia center of the court to Gonzalez, back to 41. She'll stop, take up a three. Oh, that's off. Rebound knocked out of bounds of that. They say that goes to Parkrose. Fegum will bring the ball up. Swing it over, that's O'Neal. Takes it inside and misses the runner, and it's out of bounds. Going over to the Trappers. 1:37 to go here. Second quarter, 13-7. Parkrose with the lead. Fort Vancouver with the ball. There's Gonzalez in backcourt. Stops shy of midcourt stripe. Draws a trap, throws it up to 41, down to Para. Para took some steps, and finally they'll call that. I have 15 turnovers on Fort Vancouver. Full timeout called. We'll step aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Parkrose ball coming out of the timeout. They lead 13-7, 1:22 to go in the first half. Fegum will bring the ball up for the Broncos. Curious to know what her tattoo is. She'll drive side of the paint, kick it to the corner. Three on the way by O'Neal. No. Rebound Fritz. Turns around, puts it up. Missed the shot, and Para comes away with the rebound. And here come the Lady Trappers. Mary Brown will step across midcourt. Under a minute to go here. Brown lost the handle, bounces it over to 41. Puts it on the floor. Brown splits the double team, goes to the hoop, handed blocked by Fritz, recovered by the Broncos. Here goes Fegum. Fegum up to O'Neal. O'Neal to the hoop, missed the shot. Rebound was pulled down by Green. And turnaround hook doesn't fall by... who was that? Damazel, and finally the Trappers come away with it. A hole for the last shot, I would imagine. No, there's about a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Into the corner, Brown catches and shoots for three. No, rebound pulled down by Fritz and stolen away by Gonzalez. 8 seconds to work. Get it over to Brown. She doesn't see her. She'll go to the hoop, draw a foul. I believe that'll go on Green. That'll be her second, if it's on her. Yeah, Tanaya picked up her second at the free throw line. will be Kaylee Gonzalez. Got the first one, she'll get another one. All the points for Fort Vancouver have been from the free throw line. Second one goes in. That's 6 points for Kaylee. 5-6 to go in the half. Fagum gets the ball, she'll speed up the court. She's going to go to the hole, but she loses the handle, and that'll be the half. So in this girls' championship game of the inaugural Fort Vancouver holiday basketball tournament, Parkrose Broncos lead at half, 13-9. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more from Fort Vancouver High School.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball, and sponsorships are available. Advertise your business, promote an event, let everyone know you support our student athletes. Contact Mason Web TV right now for advertising options.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education? What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Rick's Custom Detail, a full-service detail shop at 706 South Spruce Street in Burlington, is happy to help support the Burlington Edison Tigers. Rick specializes in color, wet sand, and paint restoration on classic and custom cars, but also provides a variety of other detail services: interior, exterior, wash and wax, any type of vehicle. Check him out on Facebook or give him a call. Rick's Custom Detail, 706 South Spruce Street in Burlington.
Halftime score in the girls' championship of the Fort Vancouver inaugural Fort Vancouver basketball tournament has the Parkrose Lady Broncos leading the Fort Vancouver Lady Trappers 13-9. Let's see here. The Broncos are up as many as 7 in the first half. They are being led by Sydney Fritz, 4 points. Monty Royster has 3. Shania Damazel down as 3. 2 free throws for Caitlin Fritz. That rounds things off. We've got that right. 7, 10, 13, yes. For the Lady Trappers, all their points came from the free throw line. Kaylee Gonzalez leads the way with 6 points. She is 6 for 8 at the free throw line. 2 for Mary Brown and a point for Carly. Let's see. Azamar. That's the way your scoring runs out right now. I'll take another timeout. We'll be back. We'll talk about turnovers, which there are many, especially for Fort Vancouver. And we'll touch upon some foul issues as well. We'll be right back.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Now, it appears my computer is frozen yet again. Well, we're back here. It is halftime. In the girls' championship game of the Fort Vancouver basketball tournament. Parkrose out of Portland, Oregon, leading the host team in the girls' side, 13-9. I was going to talk about fouls and turnovers. Let's start with turnovers. The Lady Trappers, by my count, have 15 turnovers, while the Lady Broncos have 9. Foul trouble, well, let's see here. Carla Azamar has 2 personals for the Trappers, so does Trinity Stegel. However, the Lady Broncos, Imani Royster has 3. 2 for Casey Fagum, 2 for Caitlin Fritz, 2 for Tania Green, and everybody else is either 1 or less, which would be none. Okay, let's see if I've got this all fixed up. Where are we? We're here. See if we can take yet another break. And go down there. Let's try that. See if we can get this to play properly. We'll be right back.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Rick's Custom Detail, a full-service detail shop at 706 South Spruce Street in Burlington, is happy to help support the Burlington Edison Tigers. Rick specializes in color, wet sand, and paint restoration on classic and custom cars, but also provides a variety of other detail services: interior, exterior, wash and wax, any type of vehicle. Check him out on Facebook or give him a call. Rick's Custom Detail, 706 South Spruce Street in Burlington.
Here's a quick quiz to get quick help when you call 911. Should you answer all operators' questions about your emergency and location? Should you stay on the line? Should you listen to information about how to help yourself? 911 gets thousands of calls each day. Operators are trained to ask questions so the right type of help is sent to each emergency. Always answer questions and listen to instructions. Never hang up. Help 911 help you.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Parkrose will start out the third quarter with the ball. Delgado, Royster, Fritz, Sathram, and Green on the court. For the Trappers, you get 41. I still don't know her name. Azamar, Stagel, Gonzalez, and Garcia. There's Fritz, pull-up jumper fell off, rebound pulled down by, I'm sorry, that was, that was, who came up with that, 24, that was Mendez. Oh, 3 on the way by Delgado, and that goes in. It's the first 3 in the ball game. Azamar with it. And another turnover by the Trappers, back-to-back. Delgado to the hoop, no. Rebound, Stagel. Azamar with the ball. Stand back up here. Here we go. Intensity picked up just a little bit. With the ball in the corner, that's Jimenez Francisco. And a 30-second timeout called. 7-point lead for the Broncos. It's the match is the largest of the night. And we will I'll just stay right here. I'm still trying to figure out what 44 is for the Lady Trappers. Try to track that down. This is what happens in these tournaments. You just never know what's going to happen. Here comes Parkrose out of their huddle. And that'll be Fort Vancouver ball coming out of timeout. Stagel, Gonzalez, Delgado, Jimenez Francisco, and number 41. Well, by the end of the game, I vow to find out who that is. Or somebody can tell me that. She has the ball here. Throw it in the corner. Azamar loses the handle, and that's 18 turnovers on the Lady Trappers. Delgado, pretty quick with her feet there. Throws it over. Royster for 3. No. Rebound, Gonzalez. Garcia is in there now. Bounce it to Azamar. To Stagel, turnaround jumper, no. Rebound pulled down by the Broncos, and here comes Delgado. Royster for 3. No. Fritz with the rebound. Her putback doesn't fall. Royster comes up with it. She'll try to scoop it in there from the baseline. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. Trinity Stagel picked up her 3rd at the free throw line. Imani Royster. She's 1 for 2 and has 3 points. Make it 2 for 3. Give her 4 points. Quick joke with my usual working partner is got to do the math right. Of course, Jerry's at home. Probably watching. Didn't want to make a trip down. Missed the second one. Rebound is saved inbounds by Fritz, but they say she was on the sideline, so it will be Trapper ball. Paro returns for Stagel, who has 3 personal fouls. 6:09 to go, 3rd quarter. 17-9 is the score. Parkrose with the lead. Fort Vancouver with the ball. Azamar goes over to 41. Stop short, trapped, and then foul by Delgado. That's K's first. Sideline inbounds for the Lady Trappers, trying to cut into this lead. They need to hit a field goal. They haven't done so all game. All their points came from the free throw line. Oh, and nearly a steal there. Azamar tried to get it to the box, and Garcia scrambled for the ball, and that's a jump ball. That'll stay with the Trappers. Baseline inbounds. Garcia will trigger the play, looking in for Gonzalez to throw it into 41, but nope, here comes Royster. with a steal. And 41 picked up her second personal foul. So Delgado will get it in backcourt, sideline inbounds, bring it across the timeline, swing it over near side to Royster. Royster puts it on the floor, one-hands it down to the paint, and coming up short was Sathram. And here come the Lady Trappers. Bounces in the corner, turn and shoot. 3 for Azamar. Missed it. Rebound tracked down by Delgado, but she ran out of bounds. So it'll be Lady Trapper ball, baseline inbounds. Near the three-point arc, left of the backboard. Inbounds, tried to get it to Parra, knocked out of bounds by Delgado. So we'll do it again. Garcia again slaps the ball, get the play started, bounces it into Gonzalez. It's going to be kicked out of bounds by Parkrose. So we'll do it again. Third time's a charm. Inbounds goes to Azamar, and she loses the handle out of bounds. And I have 20 turnovers on the Lady Trappers. That and not hitting a field goal have pretty much hampered the Lady Trappers here tonight, limited their points. Parkrose down to Fritz, and ball comes free. 3 on the way, and off the glass for Green. It's her first basket. It's a 10-point lead, and a quick other turnover. Full timeout called for. 39 to go here, third quarter. We'll be right back.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball, and sponsorships are available. Advertise your business, promote an event, let everyone know you support our student athletes. Contact Mason Web TV right now for advertising options.
.439 to go, third quarter. It'll be Parkrose ball coming out of the timeout. We're waiting for the Trappers to get out of their huddle on the other end. Looks like Sathram will trigger the play from the sidelines. Trappers finally join the party here. Yeah, some of the Parkrose fans are chatting up. Royster with it in the corner. Guarded by Azamar. Put up to Delgado. 10-point lead for the Lady Broncos. Delgado's trying to turn the corner. Is going to scoop it up. Ooh, almost got that one to drop in, but drew the foul. The 2 team fouls on Fort Vancouver. Personal foul went to Marley Parra, the first. At the free throw line, Katie Delgado. Got the first one, she'll get one more. She's 4 points so far tonight. And gives the Broncos the biggest lead of the night. Second free throw is in as well. And it is a 12-point lead for the Broncos. Garcia loses the handle out of bounds. And it goes right back to the Broncos. Go to work. 4:22 to go, third quarter. The inbounds goes to Royster. Royster skips along the far side. Throws it up top at Sathram. Loses the handle. But they're going to say a travel on that. And that's the first turnover in the second half, the 10th of the game for the Lady Broncos. Gonzalez with it in backcourt. Finds Garcia, center of the court now. Azamar needs somebody to throw it to. Up and a steal by Royster. Royster's going to draw the foul on Villalobos, her first, third team foul on Fort Vancouver. Mary Brown will return for the Lady Trappers. Caitlin Fritz will step back on the court and get Sydney Fritz. We have 24, that is Shania Damazel. She'll come in, and we have Bradley back in there as well. Parkrose inbound, Royster into Delgado. Over goes to Bradley, back to Delgado. Hands it off to Bradley, to Royster, looking for Damazel. Can't get that hook to fall. Rebound goes to Gonzalez for Fort Vancouver, and she'll hand it off to Mary Brown. Mary speeds up the court. Yeah, just knocked out of bounds with the active hands of Delgado. 12-point lead for Parkrose. Inbounds to Gonzalez. She'll go to the hole. Oh, she can't get that one. Got her own rebound. Put it up and in. That's the first field goal of the game for the Lady Trappers. Brings the lead back to 10. Royster goes right to the hoop. Puts it up and in. Gives her 6 points. Azamar with the ball in backcourt. A little too patient, throws it to Gonzalez. And coming away with it is Damazel on another turnover for the Trappers. Here goes Royster. Kick to Bradley, now to Delgado, to Fritz. Fritz just turned around, didn't do anything, and picked up the pivot foot. And that is turnover number 11. Brown has it, bothered by Delgado. Gets it up. And that is Villalobos going to the hole, drawing the foul. Caitlin Fritz picked up the personal foul. It's her third. Free throw up and in by Villalobos. She'll get one more. It's her first point tonight. 2.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Let's see, we have 22 back in there. That's Martin Lacaster. Second free throw is short, and also checking in. No, I'm sorry, 22. I don't have a 22 for Parkrose. I was incorrect with that. Inbounds will go to Bradley. Delgado steps across the timeline. Throws it over to Bradley. Bradley on the floor. Stops, pops for three. Hits it! Deasia Bradley with her first basket, and it's a three, and that brings the lead up to 14. Gonzalez brings the ball up for Fort Vancouver. Still has her dribble. It's going to go to the hole. Drew the foul on see, that'll go on who? Ooh, the foul went on. Oh, that went on Damazel, her first free throw by again. I'm sorry, yeah. Fell off. Stagel back in the ballgame for Fort Vancouver. Gonzalez missed the first free throw. Second one rims off as well. Rebound pulled down by Parkrose. They're up 14 here. Under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Three at the top, Bradley, that's off. Damazel saves it in bounds, back to Bradley. Bradley just walked with the ball without dribbling. Good idea, but you got to put the dribbles down. And I have a dozen turnovers on the Lady Broncos. Gonzalez will throw it into Stagel. Stagel needs some help. Nobody's coming back to the ball. So I think she's got away with a double dribble. And another steal. There comes Delgado. Puts it up, misses the shot. I got 2 dozen turnovers on Fort Vancouver. 1:32 to go, third quarter, 26-12. .41 picked up the 3rd personal, 5th team foul. Delgado missed the first free throw. Should get another one. Missed the second one. Gonzalez with the rebound. She'll bring it up. Still hasn't crossed the timeline. Delgado right with her, and Delgado will be called with a foul. That's her second. 4th team foul. Gonzalez will inbounds it from the far sideline. Throw it in front court. It is knocked out of bounds, but it'll stay with Trappers. 1:21 to go here, third quarter. Let's see here. Jimenez Francisco back in there for the Trappers. I'll give you the number of the substitution, but Brown gets the inbounds pass, puts it up and in. Second field goal of the night for the Trappers. Delgado comes up with the ball off the deflection. Bradley with it between the circles. Gonna dribble around the defense. Step back on the three-point arc for a shot, but rims off. Rebound chased down in the corner, but nobody will get to it. Brianna Benjamin was the other person from Parkrose. Guess the clock didn't stop. Interesting. That usually is not the case here in your home court. The boys championship coming up at 8 tonight, by the way. Inbounds in the collision, and Brown will come out of the pack with the ball. She'll go to the hole and put it up and in. Third field goal for the Trappers, second on the night for Brown. Royster with it. Swings it over to O'Neal. O'Neal working the far sidelines. Finds Bradley at the top for another three. Nope. The ball is tipped out, and a big fight for it underneath between Stagel and who was that? That was O'Neal. Full timeout called. 30.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. 10-point lead for Parkrose.
JP Automotive in West Mount Vernon, providing honest, quality automobile service and repair. JP Automotive technicians work on all types of vehicles. We combine specialty equipment, ASE training, and the skills necessary to be your car's family doctor. We guarantee all repairs for 12 months, 12,000 miles. JP Automotive is your family-owned dealer alternative. Let our family take care of yours. JP Automotive, a half mile from the Skagit River Bridge in West Mount Vernon.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Inbounds, Royster, three, no. Ball tapped into the corner, out of bounds. That'll go over to the Trappers. Nearly a turnover, and then it becomes a turnover. Trappers just not handling the ball at all well tonight. Baseline inbounds for Parkrose. O'Neal will lob it up to Royster. Out to Bradley for three again. No. Rebound pulled down by Brown. Mario back off on the defense and then try and get by O'Neal. Crossing midcourt, gets a screen. Mary's on the run. Brown to the hoops. Going coast to coast. No. Stagel with the rebound. Put a dribble down, trying to get some space. And ends up drawing a foul. Damazo picked up her second personal at the free throw line for Fort Vancouver. Is Trinity Stagel. She hasn't scored yet today until now. She'll get one more free throw. There's 1 second to go here in the third. Second free throw off the glass again. Give her 2 points. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Parkrose Broncos up 26-18 after 3.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Well, waiting for the start of the fourth quarter. 26-18 is our score. Parkrose on top and have been from the beginning. You've got Fagan, Delgado, Royster. Let's see, who else do we have out here? Wait a minute, let's figure it out here. 23 is Brianna Benjamin. 24 is Shiana Damazel. Waiting for the Trappers to break their huddle. Come out with Stagel, Garcia, Gonzalez, Brown, and the Phantom 41. Garcia will trigger the play, throw it in the backcourt. The 4-1. Trying to get by Fegum. Gives it to Garcia. Garcia. We have another timeout on the court. It's full. No, it's a full. It is a full. We'll step aside.
First time I tried Vicodin, it was laying around my mom's house. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Well, the Trappers break the huddle first. That's the first time that's happened tonight. Sideline inbounds. Garcia will trigger the play. Foul line extended near side. She'll lob it into Stagel, put it up short, and rebound will be pulled down in the corner by Delgado. Delgado with a high dribble crossing midcourt. Swing it over Royster for three. That rims off. A rebound goes to Demazal, and then Delgado comes out of the pack with it tripped up, foul. (16 fouls on the Trappers. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Broncos. Royster will trigger the play, left of the backboard. Gets it in. to Damazel. She'll put it up, missed it. Stagel with the rebound, and hand it off to Brown, and here come the Trappers. Trailing by 8. Well, Gonzalez was wide open in the paint. Wasn't able to see it. Stagel with it up the top. She's going to dribble and find Brown. Brown mishandles that pass. He'll put on the ground, on the floor. He'll scoop it up and knock it out of bounds. And I'll call it a foul. 2 shots coming for Mary Brown.
Mary Brown. Foul number 24, Shania
Damazel picked up her 3rd. Looks like Green is getting set to come back in. For Parkrose, Brown's first free throw, nothing but net. Mary has 7 points tonight. Green in there now. Brown has another free throw. Slowly cutting into this lead that was at 12 at one point, or actually 14 at one point. Off the glass and in. 6-point lead now for Parkrose. Stagel comes away with the ball. It's a jump ball, but that'll stay with the Lady Broncos. Just a reminder, coming up at 8 o'clock, right here, you won't have to do anything but stick around. We have the boys championship, Parkrose and Kentlake at 8. Inbounds to Fagum. Fagum, jumper at the foul line, spins in. That's Casey's first basket, 2 points. Garcia to the midcourt start. Throws it in back court. And a foul coming up. I still 41's at the line. I still don't know what her name is. Now let's see. Green picked up her 3rd for Parkrose. 17 fouls on the Lady Broncos. First free throw goes in.
Checking in for the Trappers, number 3, Carla
Azamar back into the game. Sydney Frentz will step on. And Benjamin will sit down. One more free throw for number 41. Got it. And the lead is now 6 for the Lady Broncos. Fagum with it. Still with the dribbles. She's going to go to the hoop, put it up a little short. Rebound goes to Stagel. And she'll hand it off to Brown, and there come the Trappers. Jumper by 41 that rims off. Rebound Stagel up. No. Rebound goes to Delgado. Delgado up to Fagum. Fagum leaves it there for Royster, up and in. Almost too quick there. Lead is back up to 8. Oh, and a steal of the ball right in the passing lane. Royster ends up with it. Fritz, Sydney to the hoop, knocked out of bounds. That'll stay with Parkrose.
7 for the Lady Trappers, number 23,
Lexana Garcia in there for Fort Vancouver. Fagum gets it to Delgado. Runner off the glass, popped out. Rebound goes to Gonzalez. And here comes Azamar. Dribbled right into a trap, lost the ball, and it goes to Royster. And the foul went on Brown, Mary Brown, her second. At the free throw line for a 1-and-1 is Zumani Royster. Got the first one, she'll get one more. She's 9 points tonight. 5:11 to go in the game. Second one is off. Brown with the rebound. Get it up to Garcia. Garcia bounces it to Stagel. Stagel near side. Gonzalez for three. Oh! And Parkrose coming right back. Fagum with it quickly up the sidelines to Royster. Royster's going to answer for three. New. Rebound tapped by Stagel. And Azamar with the ball. Throws it up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez is going to attack. Stop at the foul line. Missed the shot, and the rebound was grabbed by Fritz. And there's a whistle on 15, I think you said. Gonzalez picked up her first personal foul. Sydney Fritz is at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Sydney has 4 points. This will be her first trip to the free throw line tonight. 6-point lead for the Broncos. Is there a substitution? All those horns going off? I don't know. Sydney Fritz has first of a 1-and-1. She missed it. Rebound goes to Royster up, and it popped out. Rebound no by Green, and Parkrose has another shot at it as Fagum will back out and set the play over to Delgado, down to Fritz. Fritz will get it to Green. Green throws up a shot that comes off, and the rebound goes to Brown. Brown throws it over to Garcia, quick pass. Three on the way, and in. Yep, it's only a two. And that was Jimenez Francisco. And on the inbounds, a turnover. It's a 4-point lead for Parkrose. They've led by as many as 12, and we have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it.
Rick's Custom Detail, a full-service detail shop at 706 South Spruce Street in Burlington, is happy to help support the Burlington Edison Tigers. Rick specializes in color, wet sand, and paint restoration on classic and custom cars, but also provides a variety of other detail services: interior, exterior, wash and wax, any type of vehicle. Check him out on Facebook or give him a call. Rick's Custom Detail, 706 South Spruce Street in Burlington.
Oh, just over half of a quarter in the books here. 31-27, Parkrose with the lead. However, it is only 4. They have led by as many as 14 in this ball game, and they did it by forcing turnovers and the cold shooting of the Lady Trappers. But the Trappers have come alive as of late. It'll be Parkrose ball out of the timeout. Their backcourt end line. Royster will trigger the play. Throws it in the Green. Green almost gave the gave points away, and she missed the shot. Oh, Mary Brown had the rebound and was fouled. Delgado picked up her third. Mary Brown to the line for a 1-and-1. Got the first one, she'll get another one. She's 10 points tonight. Lead is now 3. Missed the second one. What do we have? Lane violation? Now a foul on 3.
Foul number 3,
Delgado picked up her 4th. Let's see here. Damazel back in the ballgame for Parkrose. 2 more free throws. 2 more free throws. Another 1 and 1 for Brown. It's a 2-point ball game, 31-29. Fort Vancouver fought their way back into this game. Brown's second free throw. Lane violation, that one doesn't count. But it'll be a 2-point ball game with 3:49 to go. Royster will inbound it from the backcourt baseline, gets it into Fagan. Fagan will speed up the far side with Azamar on his hip, and oh, jeez. Azamar turned it right back over after the steal. Stegel comes back in, replacing Jimenez Francisco, and quickly Parkrose attacks the basket. Fagan with it to Royster. Royster to the foul line, side of the paint, gonna go to the hoop, puts it up. Oh, it dropped out, knocked out of bounds. That should be Parkrose ball, and it is. 2-point lead for the Lady Broncos. 3:27 to go in the game. Inbounds to Delgado. Up top to Fagan. Fagan spreads it out a little bit, gonna drive the foul line to Delgado. 3. That rimmed off. Rebound goes to Brown for Fort Vancouver. Azamar gets the ball. Gonna throw it on the backdoor cut, doesn't work. Picked off, and here comes Royster. To the hoop, up and in. Azamar gets it up to Brown. Brown lobs it ahead to Stegel, out of bounds. I have 30 turnovers on the Trappers. Royster inbounds to Delgado, gets the ball back, guarded by Brown. Gonna get by Brown, crossing midcourt to the 3-point arc, hand it off to Delgado. Delgado to the paint, to the hoop. No, we're gonna have a whistle away from the ball. We got 3 seconds in the key on Fritz, so that'll be turnover number 15 for the Lady Broncos. Oh, inbounds, Fagan knocked it away from Garcia. We'll do it from the sideline this time. Gonzalez throws it in, it's deflected, goes to Garcia. Garcia runs right into Fritz, and I think they get Fritz for the foul that time. Sydney picked up her first personal foul. At the free throw line for 2 shots is Lexani Garcia. She has yet to score tonight. Her first opportunity. She does. 3-point lead for Parkrose. Second free throw off the glass. No. Fagan with the rebound. She'll put it on the floor and speed up the far sideline. One hands it to Royster. Royster to the hoop. No. And a rebound goes off of Fort Vancouver, out of bounds. It'll be Parkrose ball. Baseline inbounds. Under the backboard, actually, to the right. Royster will lob it into Fritz. Fritz will get it to Fagan. Fagan will set the play for the Lady Broncos, leading by 3. Royster with it, thought about a 3, drives to the foul line. Kick it out to Fagan. Fagan will drive to the foul line, kick it to Delgado, over to Royster. Royster eyes the hoop, 10 on the shot clock, gonna go to the hoop again, blocked by Stegel. Royster comes up with it, 6 on the shot clock. They fight for it, and there's gonna be a travel on Stegel, so it'll stay with the Broncos. Wow. Damazel had a shot in there, and she just couldn't drop it in. Inbounds goes to Fagan. Fagan will back up and set the play for the Broncos, leading by 3. Gets a screen, kick it to the corner. Actually, that's the elbow. 3 on the way by Delgado. Missed it. Stagel will come up with the rebound for the Lady Trappers, and Garcia will gather things and bring it up. 3-point ball game. Minute 35 to go and counting. Gonzalez is going to drive to the hoop. Nobody stopped ball. She drops it in. 1-point lead for the Lady Broncos. Here comes Fagum, puts it up, but no, she traveled. Oh no. 16 turnovers on the Broncos. 1-point lead. Green will return for the Lady Broncos. It's quite a game. For Vancouver ball. In it goes to Gonzalez. Now Garcia gets it back. She'll step across the timeline. Trailing by 1. Here's Brown. Swing it over. Gonzalez for the 3. Missed it. Rebound goes to Fritz. And here comes Delgado. Quickly up to Fagum. Fagum's got a lane to the hole. Cut off by the Gonzalez. And a foul. That puts Casey Fagum at the free throw line. She's 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Only has 2 points so far tonight. 1-point lead for the Lady Broncos. They've led by as many as 14 in this game. Fagum can't get the bank to fall in. .9 seconds. Girls Championship game here at the Fort Vancouver Holiday Basketball Tournament, the inaugural one. Second free throw by Fagum off the back of the iron. Gonzalez with the rebound with authority. She's got to get by Fagum. Fagum all over, no whistle. Up the sidelines, lost the ball. Fagum can't handle it, goes out of bounds. That'll be Trapper ball. Timeout apiece, by the way. Each team has 1 timeout. 48.8 seconds to go in the game. Garcia will inbounds it. Looks to the front court. Gonna throw it into Brown. Brown gets it down to Stagel. Stagel up and in! First lead of the night. Brown picked up the foul on the inbounds. That'll be 3 on her. 40.6 seconds to go in the ball game, and Fort Vancouver has a 1-point lead. Imani Royster for Parkrose at the free throw line. Ooh, missed the first one. To get one more to tie the ball game. We can see overtime here. Second free throw goes in. 34-34. Fort Vancouver with the ball. And 41 just palmed it. Wow. That's definitely untimely. 31 turnovers. Trappers will call their last timeout. 35.3 seconds to go. 34 all.
I lost my mother to a drunk driver. She taught me to be kind and good and strong. Be a positive force in a sometimes cruel world. I want to do everything I can to keep Washington a beautiful place. For my children, for your children. Become a Washington State Trooper.
If you love them enough to relearn math so you can teach them math, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Well, there's 35.3 seconds to go in this ball game. 34-34, that's our score. It's Parkrose ball coming out of the timeout. Royster will inbounds it backcourt sidelines. Bounce it into Delgado. Delgado will speed up the far sideline. Hand it off to Royster. It's about a 4-second difference. Royster for three. Oh, nothing bigger than that. No timeouts for the Lady Trappers. And Garcia loses the ball out of bounds. That's 32 turnovers on the night for the Lady Trappers. 12.6 seconds to go in the ball game. Inbounds goes to Fagum. Fagum will get fouled, trying to make a move up the court. 37-34, 10.4 seconds to go in the ball game. Remember, we have the boys championship coming up, scheduled for 8 o'clock. It'll probably be about 20 minutes after this game ends. Casey Fagum 0 for 4 at the free throw line, only 2 points. One will ice it. No pressure, Casey. There it is. No, it dropped out. Rebound goes to Stagel. Stagel will throw it up to Brown. Brown chases it down. Got to turn and get a three off. Out it goes to Gonzalez missed the three, and Parkrose comes away with a 37-34 victory. Championship goes to Parkrose here at the Fort Vancouver Holiday Basketball Tournament. Turned out to be quite a game. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. We'll wrap this game up, set the scene for the next one. Coming up is the boys championship. Parkrose and Kentlake is next.
JP Automotive in West Mount Vernon, providing honest, quality automobile service and repair. JP Automotive technicians work on all types of vehicles. We combine specialty equipment, ASE training, and the skills necessary to be your car's family doctor. We guarantee all repairs for 12 months, 12,000 miles. JP Automotive is your family-owned dealer alternative. Let our family take care of yours. JP Automotive, a half mile from the Skagit River Bridge in West Mount Vernon.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit keeptheconnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Well, the girls' championship goes to Parkrose with a 37-34 victory over the Fort Vancouver Lady Trappers in the Fort Vancouver holiday basketball tournament. They did it behind the Monty Royster with 15 points. Kay Delgado finished with 5. 4 for Sydney Fritz. 3 for Tania Green. 3 for Shania Damazelle. Bradley finished with a 3. Let's see here, 2 for Caitlin Fritz and 2 for Casey Fegum. For the Lady Trappers in the loss, they were led by Caitlin Gonzalez with 13 points. Mary Brown finished with 10. 4 for Trinity Stagel. 2 for Paulina Jimenez Francisco. 2 for number 41, and I apologize, I don't have her name. Let's see here. A point for Carly Azamar. A point for Alexani Garcia, and a point for Villalobos. The championship goes in the inaugural lady, the girls' side, to Parkrose. Can the boys do the same? Well, that's coming up next in about 10 minutes. So we're going to reset everything. We'll be right back. The boys are coming up. The boys' championship is Parkrose and Kentlake next. We'll be right back.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Yeah, I have questions.
Prescription drugs aren't as bad as street drugs, right?
Weed's legal, isn't it?
Drinking is worse than smoking weed.
Isn't it? Why
is heroin so addictive?
Molly just makes you feel happy.
I have questions.
Mom?
Dad, did you ever try drugs?
They're going to ask. Be ready. Go to drugfree.org. A message from Partnership for Drug-Free Kids.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Well, good evening once again, and welcome back to Fort Vancouver High School Gymnasium and the championship game on the boys' side of the Fort Vancouver Holiday Basketball Tournament. I've been looking forward to this game all day long. Parkrose Broncos and the Kentlake Falcons. Parkrose is just, I can't say they've had their way. Their first game was pretty much a blowout, but the other games was kind of tough, but they pulled it out. And I'm very impressed with both these teams, actually, and I've been looking forward to this matchup as a championship here. Kentlake, very, very tough, and we'll see how things go. A lot of people here from Parkrose. She's just down the street in Portland. And Kentlake up near the Seattle area. So it'll be an interesting game. We've got some height and some talent on both sides, and we're going to find out who's going to start. And I think I've got it down, but let's see what the official count is here. What it is. I mean, the height of Parkrose, they have, let's see, where is he? Yeah, Solomon, where are you? Solomon. I'm looking at the wrong one. He is 6'9". So here's the championship, and let's just wait for the announcement of the starting 5 for both teams. It will be, Parkrose will be in their dark black uniforms, they're the road team, and Kentlake will be in the white. They are the home team in this configuration. Hopefully everything stays going and working for us. Been here all day since about 9:30 this morning. And there's a delay here, not sure what it is. We're about, I'm only 5 minutes off schedule. So the girls' game went a little longer, 14-point lead whittled down between Parkrose and Fort Vancouver. And the Lady Broncos pulled it out in the end. Okay. So here we go.
Boys Championship of the first annual Fort Vancouver Invitational. Tonight's game pits the visiting Broncos from Parkrose High School in Portland, Oregon. And the home team, the Falcons from Kentlake High School in Kent, Washington.
A nice mixture of people from both sides.
First for the visitors, Parkrose Broncos.
Should be DeMonte.
6'1", number 1,
DeMonte Burns. Should have Sean Briggs.
5'10", number 4, Sean Briggs.
Okay. Christian Allen should be next.
6'3", junior, number 12, Tyron Overton.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that Overton?
6'4", sophomore, number 20, Trey Anderson.
Okay, now I'm confused. Okay, so.
And a 6'4", senior, number 23, Travion Weiss.
Okay, so 12 I have down as Allen. And they can announce it as Overton. We'll see what that's all about. I'm going to call him Allen. That's what it has in my list here. Eversole.
5'9", senior, number 1, Michael Aller.
Michael Aller.
5'9", junior, number 2,
Jalen Taylor.
6'3", senior, number 3, Miles Connors-Williams.
So Miles Connors-Williams is the other one, and the final one it should be Jaleel Walton. So we go Burns, Briggs. I'm saying it's Christian Allen. They announced Overton for number 12. Trey Anderson and Travion Weiss. Eversole, Taylor, Connors-Williams, and Walton for the Falcons. Let's get this game underway. So it'll be Trey Anderson against Walton here to get this thing underway. Here we go. Kentlake wins the tip. And Taylor will bring it across the timeline. Over to Ebersol. Bounce it over to Ayler. Back to Ebersol, side of the paint, stolen away. Quickly up it goes to Parkrose. And up and in with the first basket is Briggs. Off the turnover, too. Ebersol with it near midcourt. Three on the way for Ayler. That's off. Rebound pulled down by Allen. And two big steps to the hoop, up and in for Burns. 4-0. Parkrose on top early. Quickly up it goes. That's Taylor. Taylor trying to get by the defense. Saves it in bounds. It went off of Briggs out of bounds. Sideline inbounds to Ayler in back court from Taylor. Near side. Side of the paint, Walton knocked away, but Walton comes up with it down low. Stripped of the ball was Connors Williams. And here comes Burns. Burns will hand it off. Briggs to the side of the paint, opposite side. Weiss will drive side of the paint, spin to the middle, put it up, missed the shot, rebound goes to Ayler. And here come the Falcons. Quickly up it goes to Ebersol. Ebersol to the hoop, it drops in. Briggs will bring it up for the Broncos, leading by 2. High post feed to Weiss, tapped right back. Again, he'll do it again. Weiss at the foul line, outside the foul line. Hand it off, and that's number 12. I'm going to say it's Allen. Weiss, 18-footer, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Connors Williams. Quick pass and picked off by the Broncos. That's 2 turnovers on the Falcons. Allen to the hoop, dropped off. Weiss pulls down the rebound. It'll go right back to the hoop. It goes up, missed it, and Walton will pull down the rebound. Taylor, excuse me, with the ball. Bounce it over to Overton. Ebersol, excuse me. Taylor within the corner near side, drives baseline, loses it out of bounds. As I say, it went off of Anderson, Trey Anderson. It'll be Falcon baseline inbounds left to the backboard. 4-2 game. Ayler with it up top to Ebersol. Back over to Ayler, 3 on the way, and in! 1-point lead for Kentlake. This is Burns at midcourt. Throws it over to Briggs. Briggs is going to drive to the baseline. Finds Weiss. Nice spin. Scoop doesn't fall in. Rebound goes to Ayler. Ayler gets it up to Taylor. Taylor to the three-point arc. Takes a 3. Off the back of the iron. Drops in. Oh, boy. Timeout called. 4-point lead now for Kentlake. Wow. Told you I was excited about this one. 4:42 to go first quarter. Quick timeout. Now this kind of happened in the Broncos' last game. It kind of started a little slow, but then once they got on track, they pulled away. And he's still out there barking at him. Can hear him all the way across the gym. Denhel Morgan. So it's Broncos ball coming out of the timeout, trailing by 4. Briggs will bring it up. Go to Burns, swing it over to Allen. That's Burns with it now. Gets the screen, trying to fend off some defenders. Pick it out top. Allen down the lane, banging bodies, and it's an offensive foul. That also goes down as the first turnover. Taylor speeds up the far sideline. Stop it. Eversole for 3. Yes! Weiss with the ball. Throw it over to Allen far side. This is Anderson now that goes to Burns. Burns stops. Hand it off to Briggs. Briggs is going to run to the side of the paint. Stop and pop. Short. Weiss with the rebound. Up fakes once. Shuffles it down to Allen. Allen up. Missed it. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Saved inbounds actually by the Falcons. And here comes Taylor near side. Stops at the three-point arc. Takes a 3. Misses that one. Rebound pulled down by Allen. And Ayler steals it on the inbounds. Finds Walton. Walton draws a foul going to the hoop. Weiss picked up his first personal foul at the free throw line. Is Jaleel Walton. Ooh, deep in the cup and popped out. Jason Davis will step onto the court for the first time tonight, as does Solomon Campbell. Campbell's 6'9". He looks like he's way over 7 feet. Second free throw by Walton goes in. Also in the ball game, Bilbrew, Brian Bilbrew. He has the ball at midcourt. Throws it over. That's Anderson. Now it's Campbell. Back to Anderson. Anderson will hand it off. It's Burns, side of the paint, stops, finds Campbell. Back up top, long 2 that's short. Campbell tried to corral it, still fighting for it. And everybody goes to the floor to get that ball. The jump ball. It stays with Parkrose. Marlon Jeffries will step onto the court for the Parkrose Broncos, trailing by 8. Inbounds goes to Davies. Up to Bilbrew. Bilbrew swings it over to Jeffries. Jeffries dancing around the three-point arc. That's Burns. Burns steps back beyond the three-point arc. Gets it to Davies. Side of the paint, right down to the box actually, to Campbell. Missed the shot. Rebound Walton. Here comes Taylor. Taylor to the foul line. Stops. Lost the handle on the ball. And a travel is going to be called on Connors Williams. Elijah Hayden will step on for Kentlake. Let's see here, 22 is in there. That's Pilchuk. And there's another substitution that I'll give you when I get a moment. Jeffries with it far side. Near side, this is Burns. Burns is going to drive baseline, one-on-one, blocked by Pilchucky. And a 2-on-2, it goes in. Who slipped that one in? There's that Eversole. He has 7 points. It's a 10-point lead for Kentlake. Briggs throws it up to Burns, over to Jeffries, to Campbell, top of the key, side of the paint. And the foul to Davis. Pilchuk picked up his first team foul. Baseline inbounds for the Broncos. Goes into Briggs. Briggs on the dribble, trying to find some space. I hand it off to Jeffries. Jeffries skips over to the far side, working beyond the three-point arc. Throws it to Solomon Campbell. And now Burns is going to drive to the hoop, blocked out of bounds by Pilchuk. Pilchuk with 2 blocks in the last couple of minutes. Weiss quickly up off the bench for the Broncos. They'll get Burns. Trevion Weiss is 6'4", and he looks way bigger than that. Bounce it in. Oh boy, Briggs taking it up amongst the bigger guys. Takes a lot of heat there. And the foul will go on Michael Ayler. His first second-team foul. 2 team fouls on both teams. At the free throw line for Parkrose is Sean Briggs. His first trip to the line. Ooh, spins all the way around and out. He'll get another one. Minute 32 to go here in the first quarter. Sean Briggs trying to cut the lead. Oh, he popped out again. Rebound goes to Pilchuk, and a foul on Parkrose. That goes on Davis, his first. Hayden with the ball, swinging over to Eversole. Eversole for 3. That's 2 threes and 10 points. Lead is 13 for Kentlake. But Jeffries trying to drive baseline, cut off, throw it up top to Weiss. Weiss dancing around, goes to the foul line, heading to the paint, goes right to the hoop, put it up, missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Walton. Comes Hayden quickly over to Eversole. Runner by number 5, spins around and in. A 15-point lead for Kentlake. Weiss has the ball for Parkrose. Swinging over to Jeffries. Jeffries trying to go do something positive. There's Campbell, 15 on the shot clock. Over to Weiss. Weiss for 3. Oh, it rimmed off. Rebound. Walton saves it inbounds to Pilchuk. Here comes, who is that? That's Marsh. Marsh over to Eversole. Back to Marsh. Quick passes by the Falcons. Eversole will take the 3 that rims off. Rebound tapped up, and it's Walton. Walton at the foul line. Back over way outside for 3. No. And Pilchuk puts it in at the end of the quarter. Holy moly. After 1, Kentlake up 21-4 on Parkrose. We'll be right back.
JP Automotive in West Mount Vernon, providing honest, quality automobile service and repair. JP Automotive technicians work on all types of vehicles. We combine specialty equipment, ASE training, and the skills necessary to be your car's family doctor. We guarantee all repairs for 12 months, 12,000 miles. JP Automotive is your family-owned dealer alternative. Let our family take care of yours. JP Automotive, a half-mile from the Skagit River Bridge in West Mount Vernon.
Boys championship game. A lot faster than I thought it would be. The Falcons come out on fire and are up 21-4. Who would have thunk that early on here? It'll be Kentlake ball coming out of the timeout between quarters. They're up 17. Hayden has it in backcourt. Swing it into the corner. Driving baseline, kick it into the near corner. Out it goes to the hoop. Rimming off. Well, that was Marsh. And here come the Broncos. Jeffries beyond the three-point arc. Get it back over to Briggs. Briggs bounces it to Weiss in the corner near side. Weiss will one-hand it. And that's Jeffries. Pushes off, steps back. Down it goes to Campbell. Can't get it to finish, but he does draw the foul. You know, just to set the scene for where I am in the middle of the stands here, I got Kentlake fans to my left, Parkrose fans to my right. It's going to get ruckus. Solomon Campbell at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Missed the first one. Foul, by the way, went to Logan Stempniak, his first. 3rd team foul on Kentlake. Campbell gets the 2nd free throw. And here comes Kentlake. Hayden gets it to Marsh. Marshall handing off to Stempniak. And on the move, Stempniak loses the handle and the ball pokes free. Briggs will take it to the hoop and lay it up and in. Marshall bring it up. Behind the back dribble at midcourt, trying to get by Briggs. Rolls over, kick it out to the corner. And oh boy, stepping on the sideline was Barker, Jalen Barker. And Parkrose has the ball back, trailing 21-7. Let me see a substitution. Number 12 steps onto the court. Christian Allen back in there for Parkrose, working with Trey Anderson, Burns, Campbell, Jeffries. Burns with the ball. Throws it to Campbell. Campbell gets it to Allen. Now Jeffries, far side, three on the way, off the mark. Campbell with the rebound, puts it back up, blocked from behind by Pelchuk, and I think he'll be called with the foul there. That'll be 2 on Pelchuk. At the free throw line will be Solomon Campbell. He's a point. He's 1 for 2. Make it 2 for 3. Connors Williams returns for Kentlake. 6:24 to go here in the first half. 21-8, 21-9 now. And Solomon hit his second free throw. Marsh on the dribble, trying to get by Burns. He'll hand it off to Connor Williams. He'll lose the ball and another turnover. Allen with the pick up to Jeffries. Jeffries to the hoop. Blocked by Pelchuk. And it goes right to Campbell. He'll lay it in. 10-point lead for Kentlake. Under 6 minutes to go in the half. 3 on the way from the wing. That comes off. That was Marsh. Here comes Allen. Quickly up to Jeffries. Jeffries to the hoop with a runner that rolls in. Timeout, Kentlake. 5:40 to go in the half, 21-13 now. We'll be right back. Kentlake ball coming out of the timeout. It's got Taylor back in there. Ehlers also. Taylor will bring the ball up. Connors Williams with the ball, driving to the foul line. Kick it to Taylor in the corner near side. He's trying to drive baseline. He'll shuffle it out. Ehlers fakes the three, drives right into the trees, leaves it for Pilchuk. Missed the shot, and the rebound pulled down by Anderson. He'll get it to Burns, and here come the Broncos. Swing it over to Allen. Down it goes to Campbell. Guy in the middle cutting to the bucket. Missed it. Was Trey Anderson who drew the foul on the Falcons. That'll go on Michael Ehlers, his second, 5th team foul. At the free throw line is Trey Anderson. Dropped the first one in. They'll get another one. 5:06 to go. Lead is now 7. Make it 6. As Anderson hit the second free throw. Pilchuk, kick it out to Eversole. Fakes the three. Steps inside the arc at the elbow. Missed it. Rebound goes to Jeffries. Jeffries going to go coast to coast. It goes in. The lead is 4. Taylor, steal of the ball by Allen, Christian Allen to the hoop, missed it. Campbell with the follow, but there's going to be a whistle on that. Campbell picked up his first on offensive foul. 4:32 to go in the first half, 21-17. Kentlake led by 17 at the beginning of this quarter. They have yet to score here. Ayler just threw it to the scorer's table. And I have 7 turnovers on the Falcons. Weiss will return, replacing Campbell. So let's see here. We got Weiss, Jeffries, Trey Anderson, Burns with the ball. There's Weiss on the box. He's going to back down, go right to the hoop and in. This is his first basket tonight. 2-point lead for the Broncos. Ayler crosses midcourt with his back to the basket. 1-to-1, goes to the hoop, leaves it to the baseline. Walton out to Taylor. Taylor gets it to Walton. Walton will take the 3 in the corner. That rim short. Rebound by the Broncos. Stolen away by Taylor. Goes to Walton. Walton will go to the hoop, and his pass out to Ayler is deflected, but Ayler comes up with it. Double pumps, throws it in the corner. Connors Williams can't handle it. 21-19. 3:40 to go in the second quarter. The Broncos are back in this one. They've held the Falcons scoreless. Allen has it. Down to Weiss in the box. Gonna go on Walton to the hoop. Oh, it popped out. Anderson with the rebound. The fadeaway, that fell out. Walton will grab that rebound. And he'll get it to Connors Williams. He'll hand it off to Ayler. 3:12 to go. Ayler spins, goes right to the hoop with a runner. And that's first basket in the quarter for the Falcons. Approaching 3 minutes to go in the half. 23-19. Burns with a pull-up, goes in. 4 points for Devontae. Ayler hands it off, and Eversole kind of had trouble with it. He's still on the dribbles. Quick hands knocking it out of bounds. Burns. It'll be Kentlake ball, sideline inbounds. 2:41 to go in the half, 22 on the shot clock. Taylor will trigger. Goes to Ayler, over to Eversole, to Taylor. Opposite side now. Looking for Connors Williams. Taylor to the top of the key, to Ayler, working that far sideline. Now Walton, Eversole, 3, in. 13 points for Garrett. It's a 5-point lead for the Falcons. Weiss with it. Trying to do something with the ball, get somebody to move. And there's a 5 count on the Broncos. That's the second turnover, surprisingly. 2:09 to go here in the half. 26-21. Briggs steps back onto the court for the Broncos. He's guarding Ayler. Ayler, quick moves. Leave it to Eversole, open for 3. That rimmed off. Rebound pulled down by Burns. Burns will hand it off to Allen. Allen at the top of the key. Swing it over to Anderson. Now Burns has it. He'll drive to the top. Go to the side of the paint. Stop. Take a step to the hoop. He missed it. Rebound tapped and controlled. Eversole. Here come the Falcons. Eversole. Nice move. Puts it up. Blew the layup. Briggs with the recovery and the run back. He'll step back beyond the 3-point arc. He's going to go. Stopped and throws it up top to Allen. Quick pass over to Burns. Burns looks the floor over. And he'll find Allen. Allen will get it up to Briggs. Briggs to the foul line, spinning and trying to find some space. There's Anderson to the hoop and missed that one. We got the ball tapped to him. He'll put it back up, miss it again, and Briggs can't handle it. Campbell returns, Jeffries returns for the Broncos. 5-point lead for the Falcons, 56.4 seconds to go in the first half of this boys championship game at the Fort Vancouver basketball tournament, holiday basketball tournament. Oh, they're going to put a minute 2 back on the clock. Here comes Ayler. Run as much clock, I would imagine. Ayler on the dribble, bounces it to Eversole. Eversole on the baseline up to Walton. Walton finds Taylor. Taylor into the paint, loses the handle in the turnover. Here comes Weiss. Weiss on the run, slows the pace down, goes right to the hoop, puts it up, missed it. Campbell can't handle it. That'll go over to the Falcons. Ayler gets the inbounds pass, gets it up to Eversole. 30 seconds to go here in the half, as well as quarter. Eversole steps back to the midcourt circle. There's about a second difference between shot clock and game clock. Eversole's holding. He's got Weiss way out on him, but it's not to trigger, not enough to trigger that 5 count. There he goes, gets a screen from Walton, lost the handle of the ball. Briggs comes away with it. He'll stop at the foul line, put one up, popped out, rebound Campbell, put it up and in. And that'll be the first half in something that I gotta tell you was really, really quick. Kentlake 26, Parkrose 23. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back. We'll take do some statistics from the first half. This is a Rockets crowd in front of me. We'll be right back.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball, and sponsorships are available. Advertise your business, promote an event, let everyone know you support our student athletes. Contact Mason Web TV right now for advertising options.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Halftime here at Fort Vancouver.
Scoring breakdown from the first half for Parkrose, DeMonte Burns.
Let's see here. We have some. They're going over the the scores here. We're going to start out with the Kentlake Falcons. Leading the way is Garrett Eversole, 13 points, and 5 for Michael Aller. 3 for Jalen Taylor, 2 for Palchuk and Marsh, and a free throw for Walton. For the Broncos, leading the way there, Solomon Campbell is 7 points. 3 of those from the free throw line. He was 3 for 4 at the charity stripe. 4 points for DeMonte Burns. Let's see here, 4 for Marlon Jeffries. 2 free throws for Trey Anderson, a basket for Travion Weiss. And that pretty much rounds it out. So the halftime score here, as the Broncos came back from a 17-point deficit and held the Falcons to just 5 points in the second quarter, because they just sped out to a 17-4 lead at the end of the first quarter. So we're going to take another timeout. We'll be back with a few more statistics from this game. Of course, the third quarter is also coming up. Thanks for tuning us in. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Rick's Custom Detail, a full-service detail shop at 706 South Spruce Street in Burlington, is happy to help support the Burlington Edison Tigers. Rick specializes in color, wet sand, and paint restoration on classic and custom cars, but also provides a variety of other detail services: interior, exterior, wash and wax, any type of vehicle. Check him out on Facebook or give him a call. Rick's Custom Detail, 706 South Spruce Street in Burlington. There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Well, it's halftime here at Fort Vancouver High School in the championship game, or the boys' championship game of the Fort Vancouver Holiday Basketball Tournament. The first one, the inaugural one. Let's see here, some things else to pass along here, as for whatever reason the Kentlake Falcons have jumped out to a 17-4 first quarter lead, but were held to just the 5 points in the second quarter as the Broncos came storming back. They did it by forcing some turnovers, and I have 9 turnovers on the Falcons, only 2 on the Broncos. And of course that's likely not accurate, but at least it gives you some indication. It's a 3-point lead for the Falcons, and the Broncos will have the ball to start the third quarter when that does start in about 2.5 minutes. We'll take another timeout. Oh yeah, wait a minute, foul issues. Let's see here. Palachuk has 2 for Kentlake, along with Ayler, and no foul trouble for anybody on the Broncos that I can see, unless I missed a foul or 2. Well, we'll take another timeout. We'll be back with the third quarter. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Happy to bring you this webcast of the Fort Vancouver Basketball Tournament.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications. keeping our community connected.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Rick's Custom Detail, a full-service detail shop at 706 South Spruce Street in Burlington, is happy to help support the Burlington Edison Tigers. Rick specializes in color, wet sand, and paint restoration on classic and custom cars, but also provides a variety of other detail services: interior, exterior, wash and wax, any type of vehicle. Check him out on Facebook or give him a call. Rick's Custom Detail, 706 South Spruce Street in Burlington.
Waiting for the start of the third quarter. Kentlake comes out with Eversole, Ayler, Taylor, Walton, and Connors Williams. The Broncos, who will start out with the ball, have Allen, Burns, Anderson, Weiss, and Jeffries. Allen will inbounds it into back court. And it's Burns. Burns throws it over to Jeffries. Jeffries hooks it to Weiss, spins baseline. He'll slide that pivot foot. I don't know if he actually did, but the referee said he did. And it's turnover number 3. And for the Broncos, Taylor will bring it up. Stop in the paint. Everybody left him alone when he hit. When he got to the paint, he'll put it up and in. The 5-point lead for the Falcons. Here come the Broncos. Burns throws it into the corner. That's Jeffries. Jeffries looking for Weiss. He'll get it up to Allen. Now to Anderson, back to Allen. Down to Weiss in the box. He'll back down. Walton put it up. Oh, it went a little too hard. Rebound, Connors Williams. And here comes Ayler. Ayler down to Taylor. Taylor saved it in bounds, but it went off of Anderson and hit Taylor. He was standing out of bounds. Solomon Campbell steps back out on the court for Parkrose. They trail by 5. Ooh, a near steal on the up pass to Jeffries. Taylor nearly jumped that pass. Inbounds goes into back court. Burns will get it over to Allen. To Jeffries. Jeffries to Anderson. Trey will get it to Burns. Burns will put it on the floor. Stop at the top and lose the handle. Eversole saves it in bounds, but goes right to Burns. Burns will get it to Allen. Allen hooks it over to Jeffries. Jeffries drives to the box. Bangs bodies, kicking out. Burns for 3. No. Rebound, Eversole. Up to Taylor. Here come the Falcons. Oh, he tried to lace it down there and turn the ball over. Here comes Anderson the other way to the hoop and in. Ayler will bring it up. His team leading by 3. He'll drive side of the paint, kick it to Eversole, fakes the 3, drives side of the paint into the paint, just goes to the hole. Oh, it's spun all the way in and out. Campbell with the rebound. Ayler's with a steal, nearly knocked it out of bounds. Sean Briggs will step back onto the court for the Broncos. Trey Anderson will sit down. 3-point lead for the Falcons. 6:15 to go in the third quarter. Jeffries with it. There's Briggs. Briggs will drive baseline. Turn around, find Allen. Swing it over to Jeffries, now to Burns. Burns looking for Campbell. Got it to Campbell on the box. Turn around, just out extend Walton. That's 9 points for Solomon. Ayler with the ball. Turns on the Jets to the side of the paint, back to the foul line. Kick it to Eversole. Eversole's pass is picked off by Briggs. He'll take it to the hoop and lay it in off the turnover. I have 11 of them for the Falcons. Broncos with their first lead by 1, 29-28. Solomon, oh, another near steal, and there he goes. Oh, he blew the dunk but it did pop in. Burns put it in, and it's a 3-point lead. 5:15 to go, third quarter. Parkrose trying to sweep this championship. The girls got it earlier. The boys fighting for their chance. Pull-up jumper for Ayler. Rimmed off, rebound Allen. There were 3 Broncos there. It looked like anybody wanted to get the ball. Jeffries beyond the 3-point arc, near side, looking for Campbell. Gets it down to Campbell. Campbell back to Jeffries. Swing it up to Allen. Allen will back out, set the play. Oop, a steal by Ayler. Ayler up the sidelines to the hoop, leaves it for Connors Williams. He'll put it up and in. So let's get it to the right guy. That's his first basket. It's a 1-point lead for Parkrose. 4:40 to go, third quarter. I think we'll keep it right here. Yeah, we'll keep it right here. Don't need to take a break at this moment. This has been a very interesting game and very fast-paced. 10 minutes to 9. This thing started about 10 minutes after 8. And we've in the third quarter. So I put a little note here that the Broncos managed to erase that 17-point lead and go up by 3. They now lead by 1. Coming out of the timeout with Campbell, Anderson, Jeffries. I'm sorry, that's not Anderson. That's Allen, Briggs, and Burns. Burns has the ball, gives it right back to Briggs. Briggs will turn on the Jets, try to turn on the Jets, hands it off to Allen. Allen turns around the corner, hands it off to Jeffries. Jeffries drives to the foul line, then goes right back into the hoop. It dropped in for Marlin. 6 points. Lead back to 3 for the Broncos. Taylor with the ball. High post feed to Walton. Walton kick it to the corner. 3 on the way by Eversole. 33 all, 4 minutes almost. Jeffries for 3 to answer. He does. Timeout just under the midway point. 3-point lead for the Broncos, 36-33.
Here's a quick quiz to get quick help when you call 911. Should you answer all operators' questions about your emergency and location? Should you stay on the line? Should you listen to information about how to help yourself? 911 gets thousands of calls each day. Operators are trained to ask questions so the right type of help is sent to each emergency. Always answer questions and listen to instructions. Never hang up. Help 911 help you.
Back at Fort Vancouver High School, the Fort Vancouver Holiday Tournament. Boys Championship. Parkrose Broncos leading the Kentlake Falcons 36-33. Story so far is the 17-point lead that the Falcons had after the first quarter, and that's been erased by the Broncos. Here comes Taylor for the Falcons. Double high post. It goes to Walton, near side. Faces the basket, finds Ayler. Ayler dances up to the top to the foul line. Turn around, finds Walton. Walton back to Eversole between the circles. Looking for Taylor, finds Ayler. Ayler fakes the 3. Got 15 on the shot clock. He'll back out and reset. He's going to go one-on-one trying to clear it out. Loses the handle. 8 on the shot clock. Gets it to Eversole. Eversole has 5. He's going to spin, go to the hoop, and Walton will take the 3 at the top. Oh, he missed it at the buzzer. Here comes Briggs. Briggs up to Jeffries. Jeffries finds Burns, and Burns will reset the 3-point lead. Looking for Campbell. He'll kick it actually to Jeffries. Jeffries to the foul line. Out to Allen. Allen to the hoop. Little runner goes in. Taylor going back, stops in the paint, loses the handle, gets the ball back, puts it up, and the ball went off of Walton. The big long arms of Solomon Campbell were in the way there. I believe I'm calling number 12 wrong. I think it's Overton. We'll try to check on that. Briggs will hand it off to Burns. Burns gets a screen, hesitates, hooks it to Campbell. Campbell up, missed the shot, got his own rebound, fade away off the glass. No, ball is tapped out, and there'll be a whistle on the loose ball. And some substitutions for Kentlake. You've got Hayden back in there. Let me see here. Marsh is in as well as Palchuk. Quick passes by Kentlake on the baseline. Goes out top now. There's Marsh. Oh, he threw it, tried to get it to Palchuk and threw it away. And I have a dozen turnovers on the Falcons. Trail by 5. Briggs with the basketball on the dribble, trying to get by the defense. Marsh is going to go to the hole, put it up, and in. 8 points for Briggs. Marsh with the ball for Kentlake. Gets it up top to Connors Williams. He'll go and try and do a step. He'll kick it out to Marsh. Marsh will take a 3. Short. Rebound, crashing the boards are the Falcons, but Campbell comes away with it. And now here comes Briggs. Briggs, nobody stopping, ball out to Jeffries. Jeffries for 3, no. A rebound goes to Peyton, or Hayden, excuse me, Peyton. Hayden to the top of the key. Finds Connors Williams, double pump, puts it up and in around the big man with the foul. You know what, that's the first foul in the quarter on, actually that's the second one on the Broncos. And that is 2 on Campbell. At the free throw line for a possible 3-point play is Miles Connors Williams. 1:24 to go in the third. Got the free throw. The 4-point lead for Parkrose. Weiss back in there. He has the ball in backcourt. Throws it to Jeffries. Up to Burns, to the corner to Overton. Weiss with it. Get it to Briggs. Briggs is going to drive through a high one. They came up short. Let's see there. That's Eversole with the recovery. Ball goes out of bounds. And that'll be 13 turnovers on the Falcons. 4-point lead for Parkrose. Under a minute to go here, third quarter. 40-36. Burns has it. Throw it up to Overton. Now Burns gets it back to the three-point arc, stops and pops for 3. No. Rebound goes to Palachuk. They'll get it to Hayden. Hayden up to Eversole. Eversole in the corner near side, throws it up top. Palachuk leaves it for Marsh. Over it goes to Connors Williams. He's short. Rebound goes to Connors Williams. I'm sorry. There's Marsh. Throws it into the corner. Connors Williams hand it off to Hayden, and Hayden will reset with 15 on the game clock in the quarter. He's going to drive, stop inside the paint. Runner goes, misses it. Rebound goes into the hands. Actually, Weiss pulled it down. He's got 5 seconds at midcourt. Loses the dribble. He's going to throw one up at the buzzer. Ooh. Didn't fall in, but we head to the fourth. Parkrose 40. Kentlake 36. We got a game, folks.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
Waiting for the start of the fourth quarter. 4-point lead for Parkrose, 40-36. Just trying to do some quick addition on my score sheet here. It'll be Kentlake ball to start the quarter. Ebersol, Hayden gets the ball in back court. Palachuk, Walton, and Marsh on the court. Hayden will throw it to Palachuk. Palachuk drives, changes directions, hands it off to Ebersol. Ebersol had it poked out of his hands, and then he's going to draw the foul on Briggs. That'll be his first. And that is the third team foul on the Broncos. It'll be sideline inbounds into backcourt to Hayden. Hayden speeds up to the sidelines, trying to get by Briggs. Is staying right with him. Palachuk handed off to Ebersol. Ebersol looks the court over, finds Marsh in the corner. He'll take a three. Missed that one, unwise. The ball is tapped around. Walton hits the deck. Weiss comes away with it. He'll get it up to Burns. Burns has a 1-on-2, going to take it to the hoop, put it up. Ooh, almost got the fall, but drew the foul. Burns with 6 points tonight. It's the first foul on Kentlake, and it goes on Ebersol. It's his first. One thing I have noticed that the Broncos do shoot the free throws well. As I say that, he misses. 7:19 to go in the ball game. 4-point lead for Parkrose, 40-36. Broncos Burns adds one more. Make it a 5-point lead. Here comes Marsh. Marsh to the hoop, puts it up, missed the shot, rebound tapped in. Ebersol comes away with it, drives baseline, tried to skip it to Marsh, and Briggs comes away with it on the steal, got pushed in the back, and that'll be a foul on Kentlake. I guess we're not going to shoot fouls. Goes to Marsh. This is his first. Second to team foul. So Taylor returns, Ayler returns. And for Kentlake, Campbell back in there for Parkrose. Weiss with it in backcourt, a 5-point lead. Briggs to Weiss. Ooh, almost too high for the big man, but he went up to get it. Throw it to Briggs. Briggs to Burns. Looking for Campbell, gets it to Campbell. Throws it out. And that is Briggs. Briggs on the drive. 6 on the shot clock, puts it up and it dropped in. 7-point lead for Parkrose. Ayler brings up the ball. Goes to the elbow. Needs somebody to throw it to. He'll get it to Taylor. Taylor turns, takes a long two. The rim's off. Rebound goes to Burns. 6:11 to go in the ball game. Up it goes to Campbell. Campbell, hook, turnaround, goes in for the big man. Gives him 11 points. Hayden gets it to Ayler. Ayler to Walton. Back to Hayden. Hayden top of the key for 3. Yes! Six-point lead. We have a timeout on the floor. 5:43 to go. We'll be right back.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only media outlet in Mason County providing live broadcasts of high school basketball, and sponsorships are available. Advertise your business, promote an event, let everyone know you support our student athletes. Contact Mason Web TV right now for advertising options.
Broncos ball coming out of timeout. 5:43 to go. Parkrose has a 6-point lead, 45-39. Burns gets the ball in backcourt, back to Briggs. Breaking the press, over to Burns, but that's a rare turnover, and that's only the 4th on the Broncos. Untimely, however. Hayden gets the ball on the inbound. Elijah throws it over to Ayler for 3. That's short. Rebound pulled down by Overton. It's the Briggs. Briggs will get it to Weiss in the corner, fakes the 3, hits Taylor off his feet, but doesn't take advantage of it. Now Burns on the near side, down to Campbell. Campbell on the baseline. Out to Overton. He lost it off of his foot. Walton comes away with it. And here comes Taylor. Bounces it down to Ayler. Ayler scoops and scores. Another untimely turnover by the Broncos. 45-41. Overton will slip it over and get the ball back. Now Burns has it far side. Over to Overton. And it goes over to Burns. It's a zone defense. Briggs is going to drive baseline. Draws a double team, stolen away by the Falcons. Here's Taylor. Taylor speeding up the court. Going to go right to the hoop, puts it up and in. That's a steal and another turnover. Briggs with the ball will get it back to Burns. 2-point lead for the Broncos. There's Weiss at the foul line. He's going to drive, loses the handle of the ball, and the ball is saved in bounds. Oh boy, some lazy passes on both sides here. But Kentlake can come away on the positive end. Ayler for 3, and the lead, no. Rebound tapped out of bounds. That'll stay with Kentlake. Eversol will check back in for the Falcons. Trey Anderson will return for the Broncos, as does Jeffries. Baseline inbounds for Kentlake. Hayden will trigger the play, right of the backboard, throw it into Ayler. Swinging up top, and that's Taylor. Taylor gonna drive, got a lane, gonna go to the hoop with a little scoop, a little too hard, tapped up, missed that one by Walton, and Anderson comes away with it for Parkrose. No look pass, defended well, saved in bounds, but it goes right to Anderson. He'll put it up and in with a little running hook. 6 points for Trey, and it's a 4-point lead. Ball poked out, and a steal by the Broncos. Briggs with a scoop and score as well off the turnover. Another timeout. 3:19 to go in the ball game. Boy, this has been a fun game to call. I hope you're enjoying watching it, because I'm enjoying calling it. 49-43, 3:19 to go in the ball game. Parkrose Broncos slow to start. They fell down 17 points in the first quarter and have turned it on since then to lead for the most part from that point after they caught up in the third quarter. Went up 3 and now they're up 6. But there's no quit in Kentlake. With the Falcon ball, they got Taylor, Ayler, Eversol, Hayden, and Walton on the court. Hayden will bring it up. Elijah up the near side. Swing it over to Ayler. Ayler to the foul line. Stops in the paint, shuffles it over to Hayden. Quick it over the corner to Taylor. Taylor will take the 3. Oh, that's a bad miss. Anderson will track it down in the corner, and here comes Burns. That's Burns, that's right. Over to Overton. Overton fakes the 3, drives into the paint, and he'll tap it to Anderson and get it to Burns. Burns will go high post feed. And quick passes as Jeffries drives, kicks to the corner. Burns goes to the hoop, kick it out of the corner. Jeffries in the corner near side. Up top it goes to Anderson. He'll stop at the elbow and pop. Comes up short. Rebound Eversol. Hayden will bring it up for the Falcons. Now Eversol. Eversol side of the paint. Finds Walton. Walton at the foul line. Up fakes with a head fake. Puts it to the hoop. Oh, popped out. Rebound Anderson for Parkrose. Here comes Briggs on the run. Over it goes to Overton and gets it back to Briggs to reset. 6-point lead. That's over to Jeffries. Jeffries to Anderson, and Jeffries gets it back. Looking for Anderson on the box. Gets it down to him. No look pass in the middle. Popped out of the hands of Briggs. Overton with the steal. Up it goes to Taylor. Taylor had a guy up over his back. And that'll be a fourth team foul on the Broncos. And that'll go on Trey Anderson, only his first. And they're going to give shots to Jalen Taylor. Hit the first free throw. Give him 8 points. Campbell returns, as does Weiss for the Broncos. Size back in there, might clog things up a little bit for the Falcons. Taylor's second free throw, that goes in. 9 points, and it's a 4-point lead. Kentlake just hanging around. Running out of time, though. Here comes Burns. Burns is going to leave it for the big man, and Campbell puts it up and in. 13 points for Solomon, and the lead is 6. Hayden to the top of the key, hesitates, going to drive the foul line, kick it to Ayler. Ayler's going to drive, almost leaves the ball and then loses it, and the ball pokes out of bounds. That should be white, but they're going to give it to green, or black, I guess is what they're calling it. It is black. It'll be Parkrose ball. Jeffries back. I think it's offensive defense here. As Jeffries will get it into Burns. Minute 24 to go in the ball game. 6-point lead for the Broncos. There's Briggs. Cross court to Burns. Into the corner to Overton. Overton will dribble up. Nobody's stopping ball. Hand it off to Burns. Over to Overton. Overton will get it to Briggs. Briggs will back up and run more clock. There's 13 on the shot clock and a minute in the game. To the hoop, and it dropped out. Oh, boy. Oh, but Briggs gets the ball off the missed it again. Ball is corralled, and up it goes to Ayler. Ayler stops, pops for three. No. Rebound. Walton up, and can't get it to fall in, but does draw the foul. 44.3 seconds to go in the ball game. 6-point lead for the Broncos, but the Falcons still hanging around. Down 6, and Walton's at the line. Try to cut into this lead with the clock stopped. Now, unfortunately, he's 1 point. He's 1 for 2 at the free throw line. That was back in the first quarter. Hit the first one. He'll get one more. Five-point lead now. Make it 4. Timeout on the court. 44.3 seconds to go. 51-47.
JP Automotive in West Mount Vernon, providing honest, quality automobile service and repair. JP Automotive technicians work on all types of vehicles. We combine specialty equipment, ASE training, and the skills necessary to be your car's family doctor. We guarantee all repairs for 12 months, 12,000 miles. JP Automotive is your family-owned dealer alternative. Let our family take care of yours. JP Automotive, a half-mile from the Skagit River Bridge in West Mount Vernon.
.3 seconds to go in the ball game. 51-47. Parkrose Broncos up 4 on the Kentlake Falcons. Parkrose will have the ball coming out of the timeout. In their backcourt, little full court press. Inbounds goes to Burns from Weiss. Burns is going to go one-on-one with Hayden staying with him, crossing midcourt, stops, draws a double team, throws it down. Oh, it's stolen by Walton. Walton up to Taylor. Taylor to the top of the key, lost the handle. Ball's free. Briggs comes away with it, and they're letting him play a little bit. Weiss to the hoop, put it up and in. Walton speeds up and leaves it for Eversole. Eversole to the hoop and puts it up. Oh, it popped out, and that pretty much does it. As a foul on the rebound. So that is only the third foul on the Falcons, and that did go on Ayler. His second, and the inbounds and a quick foul. 10.1 seconds to go in the ball game. Fouls to give, but a 6-point deficit. Need to create a turnover here. Lob it into Weiss. Weiss will hold, and he's going to be fouled. That'll be 5. Jeffries will inbounds it to Briggs. Briggs is fouled. The time is ticking down. There's the 5th foul. So go to the baseline for the inbounds now. 7.2 inbounds to Burns. Burns just going to hold off, and Ayler was going to get that foul. Now, I think that'll be 4 on Ayler now. 5 seconds to go in the ball game. Inbounds again. Briggs is going to be fouled. And that'll be the free throws. 4.3 seconds to go in the ball game. 53-47. Parkrose on top. Briggs is at the free throw line to pretty much ice this with 4.3 seconds remaining. Oh, he missed it on the 1-and-1. Quickly up to Taylor. Taylor for 3. It popped out. Are they going to count that last bucket? I don't think they are. Well, it's the final score, 53-47. Parkrose. Broncos take the inaugural Fort Vancouver Holiday Basketball Tournament trophy here. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back and wrap this thing up. Final again, Parkrose Broncos 53, Kentlake Falcons 47.
From Parkrose, number 4, Sean Briggs. To present the championship.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
There's always something happening at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton. From craft bazaars and farmers markets to art lectures and wedding receptions, this award-winning community has something for everyone. Caring staff, unbelievable meals, unmatched accommodations, and a signature dining room, all at one location, 1700 North 13th Loop in Shelton. Maple Glen is only feet away from the hospital, medical professionals, and pharmacies. Stop in for Sunday brunch or call to schedule a tour to view apartments at Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton.
First time I tried biking, and it was laying around my mom's house. I didn't know they'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more. Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Well, it's a final here at Fort Vancouver Holiday Basketball Tournament. Let me switch cameras here. Some pictures time as the Parkrose Broncos sweep the tournament. The girls won, the boys won, right? The last one you just watched. That was that final score that you see there. It's 53-47. They came back from 17 points down in the first quarter. They were down 17 points. Came all the way back, and they pulled this one out. They were led. Solomon Campbell led the way with 13 points. Sean Briggs followed with 12. Sean took the tournament MVP honors. DeMonte Burns finished with 7 points in the win. Trey Anderson 6-4 for Trevion Weiss. 2 for, well, now I have him down as Christian Allen. They were calling him Overton. 2 points for I'll call him a combined player there. In the loss and the losing effort, Garrett Ebersol finished with 16 points, but he didn't show up. Well, I can say he didn't show up. He was shut down in the fourth quarter. And Jalen Taylor finished with 9. Michael Ayler 7. 5 for Miles Connors Williams. 3 for Elijah Hayden. 3 for Jaleel Walton. 2 for Sam Marsh. And 2 for Vladislav Pavlichuk. Well, that was a pretty fun game and a great way to end this tournament here at Fort Vancouver High School. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the broadcast, and maybe we'll do it in the future. Just let us know if you do appreciate it. You can send us an email. You can find contact information on masonwebtv.com, and if you feel up to it, you can also make a donation to our efforts. You can find that on the bottom of the page through PayPal. Thanks for tuning in. The Parkrose Broncos sweep. Take the championships in the boys and the girls. The girls beat the host team. I got the wrong page. That score was 37-34. The boys beat Kentlake 53-47. Thanks for joining us.